Hi, this is Carrie, and this video is about how to use your feet and legs so that they look more attractive, or what that means is to look more like dancing legs and feet. So just an example of that, if I was standing here and doing maybe just a basic isolation, and if you look down at my feet, they're just slightly apart, kind of not doing much of anything. Doesn't seem like much of a problem, and it's really not, but if I want to improve the look of it, I might do something like this. And if I added in arm styling, just so you can see kind of a full look, might look something like that. The focus today is really on the legs and the feet. So again, compared to just standing here doing something that's in a stationary position, I'm going to think about how the line of my feet and legs, just to add a little bit more to the look of that. Okay, so what I'm doing is when I have my feet semi-close together, I'm going to bend one knee forward. Now when I do that, if you look right now, you'll see light or a gap between my knees. So when I bend it, I'm going to actually bend it across in front of the other knee. And then I'm going to actually lift the heel of that foot up so that it's almost like pointing the toe down on the floor, and bring that knee across. And as I do that, you can see how I can settle into that hip a little bit, and that gives it kind of a nice line. So as I'm doing anything where I'm in a stationary position, I still have an attractive look with my feet and legs. So again, the knee is across in front of the opposite knee, one leg straight, one's flexed, and lifting the heel up, if you notice, gives me a nicer line with the leg. If I just bend the knee, it's a start, but this is a much nicer look. All right, so I encourage you to try that anytime when you're in a stationary position. And you can move it, you don't have to stay stuck in one spot. I can move it around. So you can add that as just one idea of something to do. I can be flat for a minute and then change it. Even though I'm doing the same thing with my hands, the look changes a little bit because I'm changing what I'm doing with my feet. Okay, so now I'm going to just have you do this. Go ahead and do an isolation, and then reach down for a double handhold. Notice I have knee flexed across, and in this case I have my left knee flexed across, but you can be a mirror image or the same knee, either way. Then I'm going to lift the hoop straight up, and then I'm going to release my left hand, bring it down to the side, and as I bring it down to the side, I'm going to switch knees. So it kind of accents that movement. So again, the changing of the knees can accent the movement. So here it is again. I'm going to have one knee flexed. I can do a two-handed isolation or a one-handed. Then I'm going to catch it with both hands on the bottom, flip it up, and then flip my knee as I release the hand. And then into whatever you prefer next. And that's just one little example of how you can use the leg action to accent what you're doing with your hands. All right. Yay. So knee across in front, foot up, and I'm actually going to turn from the side so that you can see. I'm all the way up to the tip of the toe. Knee across all the way up to the tip of the toe. Hips settled in, isolation, bring it up, flip it over, and again that accents your move. All right, thanks a lot.